I'm gonna play the audio clips of my reaction. I have the face cam as well, but I don't really want to show that. If this video gets 100 million views, I will post the face cam as well. You might be thinking, oh, that's kind of dead. We don't get to see the face cam. But instead of the face cam, I'll show a clip of what it felt like when I saw the grade. By the way, you might be wondering why the voice is kind of cut a bit. It's because my family's kind of talking in the background and I kind of wanted to cut it out. So yeah, I couldn't release the full reaction, which was actually way better. Okay, A-star chemistry. A-star chemistry. So you see, paper 1 chemistry, I was way above the A-star boundary. Paper 2, I was actually a bit below the boundary. And paper 3 as well, I was also below the boundary. So basically, paper 1 carried me. Okay, now let me show you the maths reaction. A-star maths, A-star. Okay, so maths, only exam I was iffy on was paper 3 because I didn't finish it. So if you look here, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3, all of them were above the A-star boundary. Now the big one, physics. Okay, it's just physics, the big one. Physics is the difficult one. Physics, you don't know what's gonna happen. It's just physics left. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm hoping for an A-star, but it will probably be an A. So the big question, did I get an A-star or not? Let me play the clip. Okay, let me just break it down. After the physics paper 1, I was not happy. I felt like I was a bit below the boundary. Okay, on to paper 2 now. Paper 2, anyone who did AQA physics paper 2 knows how difficult that exam was. It's even reflecting the boundaries. The boundary for this year's physics paper 2 is so much lower than the ones for previous years. You can see here, paper 1 physics, I was below the boundary, 1 mark below. Paper 2 physics, this was very shocking to me. I was 2 marks below the boundary. I thought I was way below the boundary here. So anyways, yeah, paper 3, I had to pull it up. I had to get way above the boundary to get an A-star in physics. And after paper 2, I knew that exam didn't go well. I knew I had to work so hard, so extremely hard in order to get that A-star. I worked so... You guys have no idea how hard I worked. I worked so hard to try and get an A-star. And look, paper 3, I was way above the boundary. I made up for all of the lost marks in paper 3. Look at that. That's what you call a comeback. That's what you call a comeback. And let me just say, yeah, physics was 100% the most difficult subject in my opinion. A lot of people said, oh, chemistry is harder than physics. When I was choosing the subjects, a lot of people were like, oh, chemistry is harder. No, it ain't. Physics is harder than chemistry. Alright, if you want a video on how to get 3 A-stars, how I did it, 200 likes and I'll make it. You might be wondering why that's so high, it's because I don't want to make the video. But if I get 200 likes, I'll make it. And by the way, all the other videos on YouTube, they're outdated because they had COVID years, they had reduced boundaries. My video will be the only one which is like in date. You'll be able to use it for your exams. Alright, that's the video. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
Are you all my personal dreams?